President Joe Biden used the word genocide to describe what he says Russia is doing in Ukraine. That word is reverberating around the world tonight. The president says evidence against Russia is mounting, while acknowledging that it will be up to the lawyers to make the final call on whether the terms qualifies. White House correspondent Owen Jensen joins us now with more. Owen.
Eric, good evening to you. Well, the White House says President Joe Biden spoke by phone for about an hour today with Ukraine's President Zelensky, who earlier praised President Biden for using the word genocide to describe what Russia is doing in Ukraine. Now, France, on the other hand, not so quick to apply that term. Meanwhile, the U.S. announced another $800 million in security assistance going to Ukraine in the form of ammo and weapons.
As fighting in Ukraine shows no end in sight.
Your family budget, your ability to fill up your tank, none of it should hinge on whether a dictator declares war and commits genocide half a world away.
President Joe Biden not only called Russia's invasion of Ukraine genocide, but also defended his remarks later.
I called it genocide because it's become clearer and clearer that Putin is just trying to wipe out the idea of even being able to be a Ukrainian.
A United Nations treaty defines genocide as actions taken with the intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. French President Emmanuel Macron thinks Russia committed war crimes but stopped short of calling it genocide, adding, "I'm not sure if the escalation of words serves our cause." Still, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky praised President Biden, calling his remarks true words of a true leader, and calling things by their names is essential to stand up to evil. President Zelensky met today with the presidents of Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, who all made a dangerous journey by train into Kyiv. And any thoughts the conflict would weaken NATO appear to be wrong. Finland may be on the verge of joining the defense alliance.
The European security architecture have changed fundamentally after Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
And Sweden is considering joining NATO as well.
We have to really think through what is best for Sweden and our security and our peace in this new situation.
Now, looking ahead, tomorrow on Holy Thursday, President Biden travels to Greensboro, North Carolina. The White House says he'll be discussing supply chains and bringing down costs for the American people. And if you wear a mask on planes and trains, don't toss them just yet. The CDC is extending the mask mandate. It was supposed to end on April 18th. Now it goes through May 3rd. They say they want to keep an eye on COVID-19 cases. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.